Today we're going to look at NECA's retro John Carver action figure from the movie Thanksgiving. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at NECA's retro line John Carver action figure from the 2023 Eli Roth directed film Thanksgiving. Now this was a good movie. It took me back into the 90s again. I felt like I was watching for the first time like I felt when I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream. It was right up that alley, but Eli Roth did a great job on this, and he based this movie off of a fake trailer he had in a 2007 movie called Grindhouse. Yeah, it was a very bloody and kind of perverted fake trailer off of that movie Grindhouse, but they tamed it down so they could bring it out to the mainstream, and it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. My daughter enjoyed it. Lots of good kills in it, but I don't want to give anything away because I highly recommend this movie, especially around Thanksgiving. All the way between Halloween to Thanksgiving, you can watch this movie. It's so good. It has Patrick Dempsey plays in it. And yeah, that's McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy. Very good movie. Highly recommend it. But yes, this is the NECA retro line of that figure. So he's going to have soft goods on it. But let's go ahead and check out this packaging. Right up here, there will be no leftovers. So pretty awesome. Now, this John Carver character represents the founder of this small Massachusetts town in the movie. So everybody's wearing these John Carver masks. It's a big, so many years celebration of the founding of the town. Now, in the fake trailer on Grindhouse, they say it's Plymouth, Massachusetts. I cannot remember on Thanksgiving if they use Plymouth. Actually, I think it just says small town Massachusetts. But yeah, John Carver supposedly the founder of it, and so there's in celebration of the anniversary of the founding of this small town Massachusetts. They're having a big parade. Everybody's going to dress up as John Carver and have fun. They're passing masks out. So the year before this movie takes place, they show a scene where it's Black Friday and all heck breaks loose. I don't think I'm giving anything away on this, but a lot of people get killed and hurt in this big mob of people trying to get their deals on Black Friday. After it shows that scene, it goes into a year ahead, and the town is sad. But the new year, and they're going to have another Black Friday sale. So, and then all of a sudden, people start slowly dying in the town, and it's somebody dressed up in John Carver outfit. But everybody in town's dressed up as John Carver because of the celebration. So it's very, very good, very, very interesting, a nice touch by Eli Roth. But yeah, highly recommend it. But anyways, this represents our killer in the movie, John Carver. So big Thanksgiving logo right here. Got a picture of John Carver off to the side. Good window box. Got some accessories you can see right there. Over here, we got pretty much, it says Thanksgiving. Got John Carver, a close-up of John Carver, NECA, real toys. The top, not much there. This side is the same as the opposite. Bottom, we get the makers of our action figure there. So thanks for doing that. And on the back, we get some different ways you can pose your John Carver action figure once you get him out of the box. And again, it says there will be no leftovers. So pretty cut and dry packaging. It's not your ultimate packaging, but it will do. So let's go ahead and get him out. We're going to take him from the bottom. Mr. John Carver from the bottom. Why do I take it out of the bottom? Not really sure. I just got in that habit. Oops. Forgot to do this. This keeps you from ripping the ears off your packaging if you do that. I have done it. Trust me, when I've reached in there and pulled, it won't come, so I pull a little harder, and then I rip the packaging. And I keep all my packaging. If you watch the channel enough, I've mentioned that. I got boxes and boxes and boxes everywhere. At some point, I'm probably going to have to start throwing packaging away, but right now I'm still keeping it. All right, here he is. Empty box, his tray and everything came out with it. So we'll pull that out, and there's a backdrop photo opportunity for you. Set that to the side, and here is John Carver in his plastic prison. Looking good. So we will talk about the accessories first. So popping out the first one, might as well get the best one out of the way. Uh-oh, we are taped in. Be careful when you pop these out. This tape is so clear you can't hardly see it. If you get to pulling on your accessory and not seeing that tape, you might break it. You might just break it. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got her out of there. So big old beheading axe right here. You want to chop a chicken's head off? That's what you use. Massive. It's like what the executioner used to use back in the day. So I bet that's what it represents. And then we'll get some extra hands, and these are going to be gripping hands so you can grip your axe and your other accessories, right and left. And they are black gloved hands. All right, let's see. More tape. Pull that off. Next, this is pretty cool, and I believe he kills somebody in the movie with this. It is a big meat tenderizer. Look at that. Imagine getting pounded by that. Those things are heavy. Just pounding that meat. Pounding that meat. Watch it. This is a family show. You can't pound meat on the video. Next, we get a big kitchen knife. Is that Michael Myers' favorite knife or what? I've seen that a lot. There's a lot of people have that. Chucky has it. Michael Myers has it. Jason Voorhees has it. So very good. And last but not least, we get a John Carver mask. So pretty cool. Now we are tied in. So we've got to be really careful not to cut that soft goods coveralls right there. You don't want to cut them. So we're going to get off to the side as much as we can. One, and right between the legs, two. All right, that's it. I think we got him. John Carver. John Carver has been resurrected. There he is. Nothing in there but our silica packet. Set that to the side. Get our ties out of here. Here he is. This is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Now, I love these retro figures. I love them. Now, let's go through articulation real quick. We're going to take this hat off. Big pilgrim cap right there. Looks good. And we have another mask, and it will come off. Both these masks come off. Now, okay, one is melted and one is not, but that's what you got underneath it. Now, that's John Carver. Puts this mask on, but I guess if they would have put who was the killer on there, it might spoil the movie, so they just put a black head on there. And that does not come off. That's just it. So let's do this. Looks up slightly, looks down very slightly, left, right, all the way around. Shoulders up. Looks like we have an upper arm cut on this. We do. Upper arm cut. Is that a double jointed elbow? Double jointed elbow. Wow. We got the big ab crunch there, and the ab crunch will turn What about our waist? No waist articulation, just that ab crunch. And then we get splits, decent enough splits, straddles, pretty good straddles actually. Bring them legs back down. Let's see. We have single jointed knee, I believe. Single jointed, but it'll get you a 90-degree angle there. No upper thigh cut, but the upper thigh does pivot on that hip. And then our, let's see, our knee does not pivot. Knee does not pivot. And he has no Nolan Ryan on that arm either. So if you want to throw fastball with him, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Now we get an ankle rocker, and look at this. John Carver can pirouette. Yes, I heard he did a Thanksgiving play where he had a pirouette in it. Let's get these coveralls strapped back up. There we go. Now let's get this mask back on there. Now, so we get two masks. Why two masks, do we ask? Well, it's because in the movie, this mask does get melted. I think it falls on a stove and melts a little bit. Or does a fire start? I can't remember. But you can put that mask on too, and we will try it. But let's check out this first. This one, I mean, very creepy. Looks just like the movie. A very miniature John Carver mask. I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot more of these masks, like at your Walmart or Myers or the Spirit Halloween. They probably are at Spirit Halloween, but I'm really surprised I don't see more of them around, because he was a pretty gruesome movie. I've got the, like I mentioned, this nice pilgrim hat, so that just pops right back on there. And the coveralls, and I bet these are reuses from Michael Myers coveralls. We'll have to get that out and see if indeed it is. Now, he does have gripping hands already. So what is the difference between that gripping hand and this one? This one's fingers are curled around more than this one. So I'm imagining this one is probably for the axe. So let's see if we can get this axe in his hand. Peel them fingers open. Drop that axe in there. There you go. Here he's holding his axe. Now, this is probably how I'll display him. I think I'm going to display him next to my retro Michael Myers in my living room. So maybe I'll put him up here for one video, and then we'll move him downstairs. But pretty cool. So the axe can be held, and that's what those hands are for. So we'll pull that out. Let's pop these hands off. Pretty stiff, hard to pull out. Now, we got these other hands. Now, I have, let's see, is that, yes, these hands are like the fingers and the thumb are joined together. So you're just going to, instead of having to pry those fingers open to get the weapon in, you're just going to slide it in the slot of his hand. So we get the kitchen knife, get this in his hand. Oh yeah, it fits in there good. Slides right in there. And there. So here we go. Now let's get the melted mask on. All right, melted mask. Pops on there, stays pretty good. And then we'll get our hat back on. And there you go. Now we got John Carver with the meat tenderizer and the knife. So how's that look? I think it looks really good. So not bad. They are a little cheaper than your Ultimates. These retro, I think these go for $24 or $25, where your retros, I think nowadays they're coming in at $38. But so you are saving a little money if you go with a retro, and I would like to have all the retros, especially of my Friday 13th and Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger's, but I've got a little bit of a start. I got Halloween, and now I've got John Carver, so we'll keep this retro line moving along. But that's going to be it for John Carver and the movie Thanksgiving. Until next time, oh yeah.